I don't know why I'm doing this to myself, but I haven't made a video in like 8 months or something. So, what better way to come back than torture myself on the game that tortured me for so long. So hi, it's been a while. In case you were wondering where I've been, I do this thing, or did this thing called going to college. I just graduated. Despite everyone thinking I couldn't, I did it. I graduated from school as a video editor, in case you can't tell. So naturally, what that means is I graduated broke. And I figured I haven't been on this game in a while, and I was feeling nostalgic. I don't know, people have been saying that this game was perhaps judged too harshly. So I was interested to see if that was a common feeling. I did not like this game when it came out, and probably reserve that exact same feeling. Oh Jesus, I'm used to not playing core. I've been playing some Call of Duty lately. I've been back on some of the older games, not the more recent ones. Jesus, I am blind as a bitch. Yeah, I've been playing a lot of Call of Duty lately, with obviously the recent announcement of Black Ops 6. I'm starting to get back into the hype. And I figured why not come back and revisit the game that gave me so much torture in my lifetime. I have a lot more free time, and I wanted to kind of reboot the channel. I'm excited to start making videos again, though. I actually have wanted to for a while, but I just haven't really had the time. I figured why not come back, start making some videos. I have some plans for some videos, but they're bigger projects, and I want to start making content more. I'm not going to make any promises of regular content, because we know how that goes every time I try and make that promise. I will say this, that I am playing around with the idea of making a video ranking all of Call of Duty Zombies. Obviously, with Black Ops 6 coming out, there have been some leaks going around the internet that they're remastering all of the maps from World at War upwards, and I would love that for that to happen. A lot of those games I've been playing a lot of lately, and obviously if it does come back, I'm going to be playing it for however long until I stop receiving dopamine hits from it. Like I said, I have that tier list video kind of in the workings. Obviously, it's a longer project and it takes a lot. I'm trying to put in some like actual effort into the videos. So it's a lot of script writing, a lot of collecting footage, and it's pretty tough because I do not really have all the footage yet, and you know, I've been trying to collect it for a while. So if I can collect it within the next few weeks, it should be out soon. It's a bigger project, like I said, but it's stuff that I wanted to do for a while. I don't really know where I'm going to take this channel. I don't really want to keep myself in one kind of niche. I like doing the Minecraft videos. I like doing Call of Duty videos. I'm thinking about playing some new games, maybe bring back Rocket League for a little bit. I don't know. I hope you guys enjoy the content that will soon begin to come out. You know, if you guys want to see new content, new games, there's a bunch of games that friends and I would like to play. I will announce this though, I do have another channel out. It's called Malovia Unlimited. If you are a nerd like me, I have been really into D&D for about 2-3 years, and some of my friends and I that have been featured in my videos, Reused is in that, Old Man Mason is in that, Kindle Bubble Dump is in those videos, and it's a D&D channel. So it's really our campaigns that we've been doing, all of our friends just sitting down and playing D&D. It's really funny, really fun. It's a good time. If you guys are into that sort of thing, I definitely recommend checking it out. I will link some of the videos in the description, and I'm sure I'll put something up on the screen right now to redirect you right to those videos. Please consider following us. We take a lot of time going in and making these videos, making the world that we're set in. Everything is homebrewed. It's something that we're all incredibly passionate about, and something that we all really would appreciate if you guys just took a look. Obviously, do what you'd like. You're your own independent person, but you know, we love making those videos. Those will continue to come out as life goes on. But if that's something you're into, like I said, definitely consider giving it a look. It's stuff that's more commonly posted than, you know, over here on my channel. So if that is something you're interested in checking out, link will be in the description. But I want to start making more content, kind of all over the place. I have a lot of ideas. It's going to just be a matter of getting over that hump and making the content rather than just talking about it. I don't really know what content I want to make though, so that's why I don't want to kind of limit myself to just one area. So if that's not really a complete answer that you were looking for, I apologize, but that's kind of it's kind of where my head's at right now. Obviously making content is a lot easier said than done. I want to start making more stuff that's kind of stuff I enjoy doing. So that could be, you know, Call of Duty Zombies, which I love playing. That could be just Call of Duty in general, which obviously I love playing. I also have been like revisiting a lot of the older games that Call of Duty's put out. Obviously Cold War is, God, 4 years old, 5 years old at this point? I don't really know. This game really hasn't mattered to me in quite a long time, so... I've been also playing Call of Duty World War II. I could go on a whole tangent about that game myself, but, you know, that game is easily one of my favorite of all time. Maybe that's another video I'm considering putting out as a tier list ranking of all of the Call of Duties. What kind of made me want to revisit Cold War was kind of the fact that it's kind of, I don't know, kind of through the Twitterverse and through a lot of people I talk with, a lot of my channels, people have been saying like, oh, it wasn't that bad a game, you know, we really took it for granted. You know, I kind of wanted to see if there was any, you know, any validity to the claim. I mean, personally, I didn't really enjoy this game that much. I have some content on it. I thought the guns were really fun to play with. I really thought that the gameplay itself was really fast. And obviously, my opinion's gonna change through the games here because obviously recency bias, but it's weird because I didn't really like this game that much, and I didn't really like a lot of the Call of Duties that came out recently that much when it came to just kind of a lot of the everything that kind of came with this game. I kind of didn't like, and I kind of wanted to revisit it to honestly give it like another chance, truthfully. Do I think that this game is good now? No, it's not great. It's not great, it's not bad though. I will admit I am enjoying playing this, but back in its heyday, did I enjoy it? Fuck no. What I've really been in search of just as a, you know, as someone who just enjoys playing video games is just a casual game that I can jump onto and enjoy myself. And a lot of video games have been lacking that casual playability, especially Call of Duty. And again, that's another rant I could go ad nauseum about, because I think that a lot of the game, I know, again, Unk status, but like, the game doesn't really appeal to the casual gamer anymore because there's such a competitive nature associated with it. Whether that be through obtaining the new meta, or finding out the new classes to run, or trying to be the best in Warzone. There's really no relinquishing that competitive nature that kind of came with, I'm gonna say, Modern Warfare 2019. Even though Modern Warfare 2019, in retrospect, is one of the greatest Call of Duties of the modern era, and I'm considering the modern era COVID gaming onwards, because I do have to give Modern Warfare 2019 its flowers by saying, you know, like, it was a fun game to play. I did enjoy playing it. I mean, obviously I went through the camo grind and all of that, but Call of Duties nowadays, more than anything, have a shelf life. And I don't think that a lot of people really understand that when I say, you know, oh, I don't really want to play Call of Duty anymore. It's just because of the shelf life. Like, eventually the game's just gonna get boring. And that's okay. I mean, Call of Duty games can be fun in the moment, but, you know, later down the line kind of have no replayability. And a lot of the games that they've been putting out of recent haven't had that sense of replayability. And that's where kind of the issue lies. I want a game that I can consistently come back to and enjoy myself playing. And, you know, I played a little bit of Modern Warfare 2 before I inevitably stopped playing that. And that was solely because of the data leaks. Like, it had nothing to do with the gameplay from the game itself. The game itself was actually quite fun. I enjoyed the fact that I was just able to play with my friends, and that, to me, is above anything. Even with Cold War, I will say this, the zombies experience in Cold War was very good. It was a very good zombies experience. Does that mean, however, that it holds the same, or that I hold the same opinion of it that I hold Black Ops 3? No. My My opinion of this game is just that it kind of surpassed my skill. That's a weird thing to say. It kind of surpassed what I was good at, and I'm okay with that. It was a fun game to make content on. One of my favorite videos I've ever made was on this game. Or still memes and dead dreams? I don't really remember, but that was one of my favorite videos to make. And I will say, making content on this game was very fun. Making a lot of the almost music-based videos, I don't know what to call them. It was very fun to do. I really enjoyed playing this game at times. But that's not to say that my taste kind of stayed with this game. It didn't. The game was a little fast for me. I think that Modern Warfare 2019 was better. Vanguard afterwards, the predecessor, was 10 times worse. And then I think that Modern Warfare 2 was better than this game. So there wasn't really a whole lot of reason to come back to the game. There wasn't a whole lot bringing me back. There was no replayability, as I said earlier. This was just a meh game. More of the reason why I continued to play was because of zombies. And that's okay. You know, some games like Black Ops 3 for me were exactly that. There was no reason for me to play it other than zombies. You know, each game has its strength and each game has its weakness. This game's weakness was more, I'm gonna say, the player base and the movement system. That continues to be kind of a vice for these Call of Duty games, is the movement system. And I'm intrigued to see how the Omni movement, I think that's what it's called, Omni movement, with Black Ops 6 kind of plays out. It's going to be an adjustment period. It's a unique thing to add to a game like this, where I can't tell if the game's trying to be hyper-realistic or if the game is trying to be slightly beyond fantasy or slightly beyond fiction. And, you know, a game like that's trying to reach beyond fiction needs to either stick itself into that category early or, you know, stick to realism. I don't think this game would be good as a realistic shooter. I don't think that's what this game is really meant to be. This game isn't meant to be a game that people are like, oh, let's go squat up. You know, that's not what this game is. This game isn't a realistic shooter. This game is a game that you get on with your friends and you dick around for X amount of time and you just have fun playing. What Call of Duty needs to do in order to kind of right the wrongs is to kind of recognize that they're not a tactical shooter. I think people will enjoy the game more. People will really enjoy just hopping on the game, messing around with their friends, and just having a good time. I think as long as we start to understand that Call of Duty itself is not an amazing game, they've been rushed to try and make cash grabs for the past 4, 5, 6 years, whatever it had be it. It's not what it used to be. It's not a game where you can have fun on just to have fun on. It's a game that you get on to either casually play or you get on to try and shit on people. It's kind of lost the, well, I'm not going to say it's lost its casual playing ability. It has focused more on the competitive nature of the game than appealing to the casual fan, which is what Call of Duty used to do. Call of Duty used to really appeal to some aspects of the game. It's kind of lost that, you know, it's lost that casual sense to it, where I can go and say, like, you know, I'm just going to hop on the game for a couple hours, play it. This game was kind of that. A lot of people were trying to consistently find the Okay. I think I'm gonna get banned. That was fucking outrageous. I think, don't quote me on this, I haven't really stayed up in the know with Call of Duty much, so, you know, take what I'm about to say with a grain of salt. I think they added a ranked what's it called? Game mode? Ranked game mode into this game, and I think that's a very good idea. I think that if you want to be competitive and you want to be consistently getting better, playing against players that are better than, you know, your average Joe, then by all means, I think that you should play more competitive. And I think that's a really awesome opportunity for Call of Duty to kind of reinvent itself, kind of reinvent the wheel. But I think that what Call of Duty needs to look at in a vacuum is just developing a new game. Don't worry about, oh, we need to optimize this, that for the former players. No, make a new game. Give us a new set of challenges and develop something that is uniquely its own. Don't give us something that is, you know, don't give us something that is completely in a vacuum the same game. We don't need the same game. We need something that is a new challenge. And that's really freaking hard to do when you keep trying to rush projects. I don't really know where to put this. I'm gonna put it right here. Fuck it. That's really tough to do when you consistently have to put out new projects, you know, bang, 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 because it's not realistic. It is not realistic to ask any game developer to make a completely new game in 18 months. And I hope that there are aspects, at least, of the game that are new. Aspects of the gameplay that are unique. Aspects of the development process that were really, like, really thought about. And I can say that I can see that happening with the Omni movement. I think that is a very unique thing to add on to a game. It's very fun to see that they're trying to do new things. They're not trying to stagnate. But I'm glad to see that the game is taking creative liberties and really trying to redefine itself. That's good. I'm happy. And that's in part why I want to come back to Black Ops 6. So, I don't know if this will be the intro or the other clip will be the outro, I should say. But that has been my time playing this game. I have enjoyed coming back to this game and just being able to dick around on it. But I really appreciate you guys just checking out this video. Thank you guys for coming back after so long. I hope you can understand my hiatus. I will be making content again. I'm hoping to. I'm really hoping to. But thank you guys again for watching. Thank you guys for enjoying. Stay frosty, stay cool. Get excited for Black Ops 6. Get excited for new content. But folks, that has been my time, and I really appreciate you sitting down and listening to me. Thank you. Peace.